Good evening, pirates. Been a while. Just figured I'd do another how-to video. This one here is how to get through this weekly mission in a reasonable amount of time. So, please excuse the sounds of the family in the background. We'll go ahead and get started here. Alright, now, with me, I do everything for a reason. I enter on this side for a reason. I always set up the same exact way. And we're off. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we get a good spread. I want the fleet to end up just off of that channel. Grab the Fusion, put him up front. A Mercury with anti-missiles and the Rhino up close because they're fast. Aegis in the middle. Battery Spectre in the back. He's got the scout engine to go fast enough. Here they come. Really, Fusion does all the heavy lifting. The other guys are just kind of support. Try to get some rank on that Rhino. Aegis keeps the damage down. Merc with the Phalanx shoots the missiles out of the air. Alright. Now, in my view, this is the most important part of the 85 to do it well. Reason being, you get almost no points for the damage most people take doing this. That's silly. And it discourages you. So we'll go with these methods. Encourage you to take on these targets, get the big prizes, and won't have much damage. So the Merc and the Rhino are pretty fast, so we'll restart them. Keep him back a little so he doesn't outrun the Aegis. Basically all I'm doing is running. Similar tactic a lot of Mastodon drivers use. Just run away. Take them out with your range. You see the Fusion shoots a little before they're in range. Okay, so here's the critical spot. Let's get that spec over here. Okay, so SCX are a real pain in the butt. They've got huge range, but they can't hit subs. So now that all the V2Hs are gone, yeah, this is what they get. So we'll go ahead and take these guys on out. Boom. Boom. Alright, we got one more coming. Sometimes they don't all come out. Just luck of the draw. Alright. So here you go. While he's getting sunk, you'll see what I have left. The Kodiaks. I used to use subs to take them out. It takes a really long time. Alright, a little time warp there. And I'm back here up at the top. Stop the fleet. You notice nobody shoots at me. So this is your opportunity to take advantage of the computer again. Alright, so move your ships around here, staying out of range, get that Rhino out of there, get the FC on it. We'll bring the Rhino back now. Now, key here is the Rhino so far out that when he gets into range, no missiles shoot. That way you get the big explosion, which does just enough. Took out all of them but one. Much rather take fire from one than all of those dang things, right? Alright. Okay, now we've got these Kodiaks, and he's circling, being a pain in the butt. Okay, so let's go ahead and get his buddy. And I am manually stopping the Fusion Cruiser. Otherwise, you will get, you will get into their range if you don't manually stop it. So just keep that in mind. Here I'm going to run away. Oh, we got a shot off. I think that should be good though. Alright. And just going to repeat this on the bottom. And then I will come back to us doing the sides using the Spectre again. Alright, just finished up the bottom. You can see the rewards here are pretty substantial. Now, this one will be a little tougher to position because that base is there. Basically, I want to be right about there when I hit attack. This puts me in a pretty good spot on the inside. You see, 500%. I didn't take the fleet back and coin it. There's just very little damage here. Okay. And then the key again here is you're going to stop on entrance so that your ships don't wander in there. Does this mean you need a fairly good internet connection? Yes, of course it does. If the timer runs out while you're loading, then it's going to be really hard to do preps, just the way it is. So the Spectre, set him in close. Keep an eye on him, leave everybody else there. The speed of these ships, you typically have plenty of time, especially with a Bat Spectre. Okay, they start shooting, you stop the Spectre. You see there's actually quite a bit of wiggle room there. You know, it wasn't like I was fast on the pickup. Now, at this point, they're just going to shoot the Spec. You're not in range of the torps there, you're not in range of the torps there. These guys, not in range. So move on up, take out the entire position, no damage. Yeah, it's a favorite word here, no damage. Get this one. Move these guys up a little closer. Okay, this guy tends to be a little bit of a pain in the butt with this kind of wiggling that he's doing out there. So we'll just creep out and get him on this next pass. He got a shot off, no big deal. So the phalanxes are 4. Alright, let's get this guy. Oh, too close. And he'll probably get 3 or 4 shots off. Bad luck. Okay. There you go. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and wrap up one more, then I'll bring the fleet back, and you'll get to see the repair time on it. One thing I hear a lot of, well, I don't have a Spectre, Clay, I don't have an Aegis. You know, the whole idea with this is just to give you an idea of what you could do. Technically, it would take you a little more time. You could do this with an Enforcer with launchers. It's got a big range boost, it'll outrange these things, and with the exception of the ship portion, you know, you can still do the corners on these things with the range boosted launcher. Right. So the idea is to give you some ideas. If you have everything that I've got, great. You know, have fun. If you don't, no worries. But I'm not going to make you watch another one of these, so we'll be right back. Alright, so we got another corner. Again, good points here. And I'm going to bring it back. Actual elapsed time on the prep just kind of depends on how close attention you're paying to it. But it's really only about 12 minutes. So pretty fast. And the key again, I think, is that the FC. If you got that with launch with the antipodes, you're in really great shape. We'll go ahead and bring up the fleet now and take a look, see how bad it was, and then we'll grab our finisher fleet. You could use FCs maybe to finish it. I don't know. I only have one, and it doesn't have armor on it, as you're going to see, so it doesn't really work for me to use it for the rest of it. Yeah, so there you go. It's got some specials on it. Obviously, I've been doing these for a while, grabbing these things. But this fleet, it's only about the 3rd week I've been doing this, because I just got the stuff built, right? There's Spectre. Yeah, Merc is just kind of, man, I built it ages ago, and it, for whatever reason, it just keeps being useful. So that's a nice little ship. Aegis brand new, nothing on it. Really needs some rank. Gotta put some more launchers or something on it. And of course, there's your standard no armor Rhino. Alright, and what do you know? I mean, look, you can't beat that, okay? You just can't beat that for a prep. Okay, obviously the finisher takes a little more damage, so we'll take this off. 54 seconds repair time. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. For an 85. Okay, for an 85. So I got a little bit of time left on the crew. I actually just did an 85. Nothing else really to repair. Let's work on that. And we'll get this thing finished off. Alright, and this is where I like to enter from. Again, just kind of trial and error, see what seems to work best. And this is what I've done with doing these elite tiers over and over and over again. This just seems to work best for my stuff. Finisher fleet, you want some speed, some anti-morts, help you out when you get close to the tower. I like the Crusaders. They do a ton of damage very quickly. I threw a crew on here. It just helps with the damage, so might as well. A little bit of extra help, no big deal. There's always seems to be this guy seems to always live. The Frost a little bit further out front. So I just kind of developed the system to take him out here. And pretty much as soon as you start shooting at him, just move on up, get that serve, make sure you get the serves. It's pretty much the only thing you really got to worry about with this fleet. It's not super fast that you get yourself into trouble with the speed, but it is fast enough that you keep an eye out on the serves, otherwise you can find yourself getting rockets. Okay, just letting the Aegis catch up. I don't want him too far behind. The Morts will start tagging him, and if you miss a tower, sometimes he'll get hit in the back while you're driving away from it. This method pretty much cuts that out. From what I've seen, the Aegis just, the Crusaders kill everything. So there's really nothing left behind you. Obviously, you see the build on the Aegis. The Frost is in the middle, some refits. Used to have a couple Siege Zs. I took one off so I could fit it back into the fleet, because the Crusaders are very heavy here, all ARPs. Alright. Okay, now this fleet obviously does have armor, but you'd be surprised the damage is going to be respectfully low here. So we'll get a little turnaround, put the Frost a little further up front, and I'll let the ships do the talking.